Hey, and welcome to another photography video. This is where we talk about everything related to photography, whether it's taking pictures, your camera equipment, or how to get the right shot, how to set up different situations. Those are the types of things we talk about. And I would love for you to take the new photography quiz that I was working on, and that will help you figure out where you're at with your photography, what you need to learn. So head over to everydaysnapshots.com/quiz to take that quiz. I would love to see what you think about it, so let me know that as well. All right, in today's topic, we are going to be talking about the 50mm lens. Recently, I was going to go on a trip and I wanted to take my good camera because I was going to have a lot of great subjects to take pictures of, but I didn't want to take my full camera bag and I had to choose a lens. So what did I choose out of my 28mm, 35mm, 85mm, 50mm, and then my various zoom lenses? Which one did I choose? My 50mm. And the reason I chose that is five reasons why I chose that. And the first one is the versatility. So that lens will allow you to take pictures of things very close up or at a mid-range or very far away. So I was able to do portraits. I was able to do some things of everyday activities that were happening in the house. And then I was able to do some outdoor photography and landscape shots. So with that one lens, I was able to do all of that. So that is the versatility. And let me look at my notes. Then we have the fact that you can take pictures in low light situations. So depending on which 50mm lens you get, you can open that as wide as 1.4 or 1.2, which allows you to shoot in very low light situations without a flash. I love that look, and it really expands your photography. So that is another reason why I absolutely love it. The other thing is that it doesn't distort faces. So when I use my 28mm lens, which also opens up very wide, what happens is it distorts the face. It makes it a little bit more like a caricature. The nose is a little bit longer, the eyes are more sunken in, and it gives it a different type of look. As you see from my nose, I don't need any help there. So I want it to stay true to form where it is right now. So it does not distort faces, that 50mm lens. Then the price point. This 50mm lens you can pick up for a couple of $100, brand new. And that is very important when you're getting started with photography. And I know that when I started, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna buy a lens. Little did I know it was the first of many lenses. But honestly, that was my first good lens that I bought. And now I've got 5 really good lenses. And which one did I take on this trip recently? The first one I bought, which is that 50mm lens. And that one has stood the test of time. I've had mine for 10 years and it still performs very, very well, like the day I bought it. I do take care of it very well. Make sure I don't drop it. It's always in the bag. It's got the lens cap on. So just take care of it and it will last definitely a long time for you. So that was number 4. And then number 5 is that this 50mm lens makes you a better photographer. You can't just grab it and zoom in and zoom out. You've got to be the zoom. So what it forces you to do is look at a situation, figure out what perspective you're going to have. Are you going to be at a low viewpoint, a high viewpoint, looking down on the action? Where are you going to be? And using that 50mm lens forces you physically to be the zoom. So if you want to get closer to your subject, you walk right up. Or if you want to get farther away from your subject, you back up. So that is another reason why it makes you a great photographer. So in review, the reasons you want this 50 millimeter lens is first, it's versatile. Second, it opens wide in low light. Third, it doesn't distort faces. 4 is that reasonable price point, and 5, it makes you a better photographer. So if you enjoyed this, I would encourage you to check out our Everyday Snapshots photography membership. It's a great place to learn everything you need to learn about photography to get yourself demystifying your camera so that you can take amazing pictures. And what we do is we focus on 3 areas. First is taking more pictures. Woo! Second is learning your camera cold, and third is reviewing those pictures and knowing what you like and what you don't like. Inside the Everyday Snapshots photography membership, we have dozens of courses that lead you through from A to Z on how to use your camera. You have different exercises where you'll be going through and learning your camera. Inside of those, you can ask me questions. I help you every step of the way. And then we meet once a week to talk through various topics that we're learning about in a particular month. And so at the beginning of the month, we'll talk about a certain topic, and I record all of those sessions. You can watch those at your leisure and ask me questions about those. And then throughout the month, we practice with it, and then we review how we've done that month. And this structure is giving the members the practice that they need, the instruction that they need, and they are so happy that they are taking such better pictures than when they started. So that is really exciting for them, and it is really exciting for me because I want to help you become the photographer you want to be. So head over to everydaysnapshots.com and you can join us for a 7-day full access membership so you can check it out, see what we're doing, and I would love for you to join us on our weekly calls and figure out how to use that camera to take amazing pictures. All right, with that, I will wrap up. So check out that 50 millimeter lens. I highly encourage you to do that. If you don't have one, those are very, very useful in your bag. And with that, I will say just practice, practice, practice until I see you again. Have an amazing week.